What is up, guys? Welcome back to Shade Tree Garage. Sorry if you hear any kinds of creaking. My shop, it's like 50-mile-an-hour winds outside. Super duper bad. And we caught it in a break. Alrighty, but the Skyline is back home with the Honda right now. And it's freshly kind of rolled in, parked it here last week before I went to training for a week. So now we're ready to dig into removing stuff from the bay, the harness, other things like that. And then we're gonna end up getting it cleaned up and ready for paint. And I'll show you, the paint may be a surprise actually. We're gonna go ahead and get the headlights and the front stuff removed. And then we'll start working on other little things as well as the harness. That'll involve some of the inside of the car. And then we'll kind of assemble a game plan for what we're gonna do here. Crash bar. Probably now that little center section right there, and then we'll start working our way in. Alrighty guys, I got that stuff off. I think what we're gonna do first is or next is go ahead and get the vehicle raised up. I don't know if I'm gonna raise front and back, but definitely the front. That way I can get the liners out, wheels off, because eventually I'm gonna pull the front subframe off again, and we're gonna at least get that cleaned up, painted, steering rack all cleaned up, probably some new bushings, and then we'll start stripping the bay more. I may get the back up a little bit just so I can crawl under if I need to. No bumping, no problems. Probably not super high because we will be getting up under there a little bit, or in the engine bay. Let me get some jack stands. I live in a pretty rust-free area, so I have no problem going to actual frame runner. I don't like using my pinch welds if I don't have to. Also, front emblems are off. Gonna get redone. Alrighty guys, side skirts are off. Everything looked fine behind this one. This one, and I never knew it, there's a damn dent in my side skirt. I don't know if you can see that. It doesn't really, I don't care. So anyways, that just tells me that, I don't know, in Japan or something must happen. Oh well, it doesn't bother me. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is start pulling off the half liners that are left in here, the back halves. Same thing with this side. Unplug that light because the fenders are gonna end up coming off, which makes me kind of sad because I don't want to deal with lining it back up. Cross that road when we come to it. As well as the hood, the cowl, but again, we'll cross them when we come to it. But I do want to get the liners out, and then we'll start taking this other stuff off. It's clipped on with, oh, keep forgetting this bolt. Twice now. Slides forward and then off. So not bad there. If your pinch welds are kind of been in, mine were, just try to straighten out the pinch, and then you'll be able to get your bolt out. And luckily there's really not a lot of rust behind here or anything. I will probably surface coat all that with some rust converter anyways on that side, because there's a little bit up here by it where the fender will mount up top. But other than that, looks good. It's not wrecked behind these, so that's always a good thing. And now we'll get cleaned up. Honestly, I don't know how heavy it is. Now let's put a $2,000 hood on a $500 car. Awesome. Good. Alrighty guys, the car is already looking way freaking different. Now I'm going to start pulling off a lot of the little stuff, kind of like this kind of thing. Some of the harness, unclipping some of the harness, whatever I need to. That thing, figure out what's happening here with that fuse box, tank. I got to get the main harness out, air fuel sensor. Unclipping all the fuel lines and stuff. I'm just going to let that stuff chill. Try to get the subframe off. booster and stuff. Got to figure out what I'm doing with that. Probably not pulling the brake lines. Probably just going to let that stuff swing. Going to go ahead and get started with one of the worst parts. The inside here. Basically because I need to unclip the harness and then pull all of that out. Getting it out. The little ones at first, if possible. Like this one with the relays. And then this one next, if possible. And then start working on the ECM loom. There it is. Just like a dat. And we have our octopus. Just gonna set him right there. Alrighty guys, I got the harness removed out of this thing, and now I'm gonna go ahead and start pulling off this other stuff. Heater lines, unbolt the clutch master cylinder, brake master cylinder. This guy can stay as like a fully sealed system, whatever, like out of it, do you know what I mean? We'll probably end up pulling the throttle cable out from the inside. I've already had to change that once, if I remember right. I don't think it's that bad. We'll probably sling the master cylinder and then unbolt the brake booster from the brake pedal inside, and then have that kind of chilling. I'm not sure yet if I want to open the system. Then we'll get the subframe off, start cleaning all this crap up.
Rise up from the ashes, wings on my back, stay lit like a matchstick. We ain't coming back, I swear. Just let go and see what happens. Gotta let go to see the magic happen. They got us a quick change, so we like them in phase. I just bought a new watch, time to make my wrist ring. The zero gravity keeps elevating me.
Looking pretty freaking open in here. And then after I unclip this harness, I should be able to pull this off. That'll be kind of interesting to see. Oh yeah, there we go. Sweet.
Time to make my wrist ring. The zero gravity keeps elevating me. Born in the darkness, fight with the light. If this ever die, I'ma fight for my life. Keep fighting on, yes, I keep fighting on. We keep moving up, you can't hold us up.
I'll try to hold it up and yeah, something like that, that's okay. Who wants to do that? Alrighty guys, making some big boy progress. Got the harness out, got the cowl top off, got the wiper motor all the way off. And I was just gonna leave the lines, and I still may leave the line just chilling, but I am gonna take off the master cylinder because I would like to paint it, make it look good again. So we're gonna do that, break the brake lines. I already broke them loose, luckily. If they weren't gonna break loose, I wasn't gonna do it, but they weren't that bad. So now I'm gonna make a nice little brake fluid mess on my floor. And then, actually, on the pan. And then we'll see what we're doing next. There we go. Take this cap off. Gonna go ahead and get rid of it before it, Alrighty guys, went ahead and got everything pulled off. Got the coilovers off. Brake lines are out. She's looking pretty freaking bare. Looking like a wrecked project car. Which is cool. I've been having fun guys, taking this thing apart, taking my time. The only other thing that I do want to take off is the upper control arms. Just because this one needs some bushings. It's a little weak. This one over here feels fine. But I think that that it would be pretty good to it'd look really clean if I get those out and then I get the little nut off. That way whenever we paint it, everything looks super nice. So that's probably what we'll do. And then we're gonna wet sand, obviously, probably in the next video or next portion of the video. Wet sand it, and then clean it, and then we'll end up getting it all taped off and get this thing ready to freaking paint. I'm super duper excited to do that. So looking forward to it. Also, I did just go live on TikTok, so if you'd like to follow me on there, my TikTok name is Shade Tree Garage YT. It is in the description as usual with my Instagram. I do post kind of more car stuff that's like daily small things on there, a lot of work stuff as well. Most of my TikToks, I try to be funny, more of a goof than anything serious. So yeah, other than that, I'm freaking happy. Don't ever look at these the wrong way because they will break. If you tap this little edge of a windshield, they just, I don't know why, they just do. Yes, it's something to do with the tempered, or the laminated glass. So yeah, I don't know. I'm super excited. We'll see what we end up doing next. If I don't hear back, or if you guys don't hear back from me in this video, please subscribe. I appreciate you guys. Actually, that is at 810 now, not 800, so I'm super excited about that. Thank you for following along during the builds all the time. I'm constantly trying to add more things to the fleet. Trying to find more jobs to do, and so we can all have a good time. So super duper happy. Not too bad of a day. You guys have a good one. I'll see you later.